Lawmakers wasting millions of your federal tax dollars for their own personal gain. In tonight's Waste Watch report, Liza Danver takes a closer look at what's being done to stop what's known as monuments to me.
What's in a name? Well, in the case of these taxpayer-funded buildings, free advertising for our elected leaders in D.C.
I mean, there's a lot of better ways to use taxpayers' money, certainly not to name buildings.
Also, if they're using their name, that's not really their money, it's taxpayers' money. So to name a building after themselves isn't really right.
New legislation being introduced in the House would prevent sitting members of Congress from tacking their name on a publicly funded structure. One of the most memorable on the list is Olympia, a 122-foot tall snow woman named after Maine Senator Olympia Snowe. It was built and melted in 2008.
It really is a ridiculous abuse of, I think, the taxpayers' money, where members of Congress will fund things that then in turn are named after them.
This is the bill. It's only 2 pages long, but Congressman Turner says it's going to save millions in taxpayer dollars. And take a look. It has some pretty strong language in it, prohibiting any taxpayer-funded building, monument, or road from being named after a sitting lawmaker.
Well, I think a lot of times it's a conflict of interest, because sometimes a federal agency will name a building after a lawmaker, attempting to influence that lawmaker to get additional money for the facility, or to get money initially for the facility to be constructed.
It doesn't surprise me. They like to control pretty much whatever they want. They use the money for whatever they want to do. They spend money places that it shouldn't be spent on. Doesn't benefit anybody but I guess their own glory, but it seems like a waste.
Both parties are guilty of monuments to me. The question is, will they vote yes to the bill and agree to stop? Liza Danver, Fox 45 News.
Turner says current Ohio congressional leaders have been very good at staying away from monuments to me. One of the worst offenders, the late Senator Robert Byrd of West Virginia, with more than 30 public entities named after him while he was still in Congress.